everybody. It's me again, Judy Ralias. So, today is a very great Monday for me dahil naligo ako, and of course, because I'm here to talk to you about why Virtual Assistant University has the best training, shall I say, in the Philippines. It's so vain to say that, but help us attempt to try to claim this. And I think we can because of the many people who have already joined and who have actually been really happy with the training. So let me call on my co-host, Kenji Tindok, adding him to the live stream now. Hi, Kenji.
Good evening po. Good evening, everyone.
Let's welcome our first testimonial. Okay, so let's start by asking Maria V on our live stream. Just Maria V, one testimonial. Hi, V.
Hi, Miss Judy. Long time no see.
Yeah, you're super busy now. I know, so I had to put you first. Kasi you are so busy. I know you're so busy. So let's start. So like, how was the experience for you with the
It was really challenging at first, and it is a very life-changing moment when I started knowing VAU. Kasi I've been searching for online courses already for 6 months before I encountered VAU, and it was the very first online course that I got with a very good supportive community. It's not just a community, but it's a family. Kasi ever since I started last June, it's been months na.
One year na.
So it was really a blessing that I encountered the post of Miss Charlene for the last batch 3 free training that we previously had. And at first, nag-hesitate ako mag-join kasi talagang ang dami ng lessons, like napaka-overwhelming siya. Yung makikita niyo talaga, look, it was really overwhelming, but it was how Miss Judy explains it. Talagang mararamdaman mo kung paano niya ipaliwanag. Hindi ka nasa sayo na lang talaga kung paano mo siya iintindihin. Kung hindi mo siya maiintindihan talaga, andyan yung admins, andyan yung community. Kasi hindi naman sa lahat ng oras nandiyan si Miss Judy, especially she's also talking with clients, but as much as possible lagi niyang nagbibigay siya ng time for her agents, for her virtual assistants. Hindi lang because of work. If you need her personally, you're nagiging stressful ka na sa mga clients mo, she's still there. Kahit tapos ka na sa training, kahit nasa client ka na, hindi ka niya pababayaan. That is one of the most special part of the VAU, na hindi porket nagkaroon ka ng client, bahala ka na sa buhay mo. Kasi usually ganun yung sa online courses eh. Sasabihin nila, hindi ka nila i-spoon feed, hindi ka nila ganyan. Hindi ka naman talaga i-spoon feed ng VAU, ng pagdating sa training. Pero makikita mo talaga na nandun na lahat. Kailangan mo na lang talagang paganahin yung utak mo para intindihin. And because of that, I was able to experience a lot. I was able to grow a lot. And I'm really, really proud na sana may give back ulit kay Miss Judy yun. Hopefully soon.
You know what? Just you, seeing you, because I remember that when we started the training, you were really stressed out with personal things, and seeing you really flourish and, things like that already pay back enough. I mean, and just, if you are, whatever it is, in your happy times, in sad times, I'm here. You can chat with me. Just to let you know, we're grateful to have you in the family.
Nga po. Hindi lang talaga siya,
Oh,
pero yun nga po. hindi talaga plastic si Miss Judy. Makikita niyo siya ngayon na naiirita. Pero kasi tao rin lang talaga siya. Hindi kanya pa plastic ng harapan. Kung ano yung nararamdaman niya, yun yung maganda. At least alam mo yung ginagawa mo. Tama ka ba? O mali ka ba? May dapat ka bang improve? Andun sila, hindi ka nila ida-down. Lalagyan nilang sasabihin sa'yo na ganito yung gawin mo, ganito yung next step. Pag nahihirapan ka na, sabihin mo sa amin, tutulungan ka namin. Talagang the admins will look for a way na hindi ka sumuko. Sila talaga yung magpo-provide ng way. Ikaw na lang talaga yung kailangan tumulong sa sarili mo para makuha mo yung gusto mo. And thankfully, I already experienced 2 clients with virtual lasting. I currently have a full-time client with one of Miss Judy's friends in Australia. She's also a Filipina, but she is based in Australia, and she's a well-known woman in Australia for startups. And then usually morning ang time ang shift ko, so kaya medyo hindi na ako nakaka-catch up during evenings, but thankfully, I still have the job despite of this pandemic that we have. I'm always thankful na hindi kami sinukuan ng virtual lasting. To think na almost 1,000 kami nung sa batch 3, tapos talagang naloloka na yung mga admins kung paano kami susuportahan lahat. Imagine, nasa 5 lang ata yung admins noon. But now, Miss Judy was able to absorb most of my teammates. Kenji is also part of batch 3. He's one of my teammates, and he's also already an admin of virtual lasting. And I really can say na talagang super worth it ang mag-join sa VAU. Yung pera kasi, makaano mo yan sa panahon ngayon na talagang parang hindi siya, sa tingin mo hindi siya worth it. Pero kung kung itatry mo muna, kasi total ngayon may study now, pay later. Sobrang napakagandang opportunity na yung study now, pay later ngayon. Kasi sa hirap ng pera ngayon, at least you can get the experience first before paying. At least you will know what will happen, and you will know what you will get with the money that you're paying for.
Actually, malaking sugal yon na ginawa namin yung study now, pay later. Pero in my end din, I wanted to make sure that there are people who really join. There is a question, is this legal, miss? Illegal ba tayo?
This is legal, seryoso. May mga kontrata kayong pipirmahan, and of course, one of the perks that you will get if you will be a part of virtual lasting is that you will also get HMOs. That is not frequent for freelancers. And also some incentives that will be discussed if you will or be lucky to be part of virtual lasting. So super worth it talaga ang pag-join sa VAU.
Thank you so much, V. I really appreciate it. So now let's proceed, Kenji, with our next testimonial, which is Anna Marie. So let's add Anna Marie to the live stream. By the way, guys, if you have comments, if you have questions, go ahead, please. And please tag your friends. Kasi nagdoble na yung presyo. Ay, nagdoble yung premium.
Cash, guys.
Yeah. So, hi, Anna.
Hi, Miss Judy. Can you hear me?
Yes, very clear.
Hi, Miss Judy. Hi, Sir Ken. Good evening. Good evening po sa mga nanonood. My experience in Virtual Assistant University as a training is that all I can say is hindi siya matatawaran sa mga katulad kong nangangarap na matuto. Kasi po, way back, mga 12 years din akong na-stuck sa bahay na isa lang dakilang nanay, dakilang tambay na nanay. But as a mother and as a woman, may pangarap din ako na sana magkakatrabaho ako while taking care of my kids, and glad to na may nag-introduce sa akin sa Virtual Assistant University. And ginagrab ko talaga siya kasi ay alam ko kasi na sa panahon ngayon, medyo may duda tayo. Alam ko yung mga nag-comment ng medyo alam ko may duda kayo, but sa in my end is that na-experience ko kasi bago ako nag-batch 4 po kasi ako. Bago ako nag-batch 4, naka-enroll ako ng batch 3. Tapos nagka-technical problem yung internet ko. So hindi ako nakatapos ng batch 3. That's why nag-enroll ako sa batch 4 kasi sabi ko talagang ito na yung magbibigay ng knowledge ko on how to become a virtual assistant. Kasi isa ako sa mga tao na nanonood lang ng YouTube at saka Google, nakala ko alam ko na. Pero pag nasa pag isasaba ka na, parang naiiyak ka sa sarili mo kasi hindi mo pa talaga alam. Wala ka talagang alam. Kung hindi dahil sa Virtual University, na binibigay nila ng oras nila binibigay para matuto yung mga trainees na kagaya ko. Parang wala ako ngayon. Wala ako ngayon. And I'm so lucky na nabubuhay yung pangarap ko na kasama ko ang Virtual Assistant University. Doon ako nagsimula hanggang sa nagiging virtual lasting na ako. And thank you for that, Miss Judy, kasi ikaw yung nag-initiate or ikaw yung mga sagot sa mga taong or sa mga babae or sa mga mami na kagaya ko na nangangarap na magkaroon ng sarili nilang buhay. Kasi iba pa rin yung kahit nagtatrabaho yung mga yung mga husband nyo, iba pa rin yung ikaw yung kumikita sa sarili mo kasi parang hindi ka nahihiyang gumasta sa sarili mong
That's so true. I actually tried before kasi yung boyfriend ko before is nasa Dubai. Yung life na ang dami ko ngang mga alahas kasi katas ng Dubai eh. Pero hindi mo mabay yung junk food na gusto mo kasi kinu-question na kasi nakakataba daw. Tapos yung mga ganun.
Sa sarili ko kasi parang nahihiya rin ako na medyo sabi niya, kasi pag may children kayo, tsaka family kayo, kailangan budget ganito. Pag nag-excess ka sa allowance mo, parang nakakahiya na doon ka kukuha kung saan yung naka-allotted for food, for children, or kung saan. So, iba pa rin yung sa ngayon na may work na ako, parang sabi ko, iba pa rin yung kumikita ka sa sarili mong pera at salamat talaga Virtual Assistant University at Virtual Lasting kasi kayo yung naging gabay simula ng journey ko hanggang sa nagka-client ako ngayon na bigay ng Virtual Lasting. Thank you so much at hindi kayo pababayaan ng admin ni Miss Judy from Miss Judy to the admin to HR simula ng training hanggang sa interview, yung mga coaching, yung kahit nagka-client ka na pag may problema ka, pag may hindi ka alam, siguro ako yung pinakakulit na trainees kasi ako yung pinakakulit na trainees sa lahat ng mga coaches kasi silang lahat tinatanong ko, Miss Joy, Miss ganon, minsan si Sir Kenj, uy, or the other trainees yung mga ahead ko, pag hindi ko alam paano to, hindi ko alam, may sample ba kayo? Tapos nagbibigayan talaga yung community ng Virtual Assistant University at Virtual Lasting. Hindi ka nila pababayaan na masisira ka sa client mo dahil lack of or hindi naman lack of knowledge, nakalimutan mo lang yung training. So, pagsasabihan ka nila or bibigyan ka nila kung anong meron sila, ganito, meron akong ganito, or sinasuggest nila na ganyan mo, gawin mo ganyan. Yung mga coach, kahit may trabaho ka na, as in andun sila, yung HR, si Miss Joy, andyan. Pero sinabi ko nga, huwag ka matulog, Miss Joy. Nung nagsisimula pa ako sa client ko, Miss Joy, please, huwag ka muna matulog. kasi, parang, syempre, first timer din, parang nakakakaba, pero nakaka-excite. At the same time, thankful ka talaga kasi pinipray ko talaga na sana magka-client na ako. As in, hindi ako sinukuan ng virtual lasting kasi pag may shortlist, binibigay nila sa akin. Ako na yata yung suki ng shortlist.
We do our very best. And you know what? That's such a heartwarming story. I really, really like, thank you for that, Anna. Because you know why we also made the effort talaga na i-shortlist ka talaga because we also saw your efforts. Yung eagerness mo, we really like your energy. And I guess, hindi naman sa favoritism ito, but when we see that you really are eager and you really want it, then we will do our best to help you. But express it to us. Kasi, in our end, we will not force it on you naman if ayaw mo. But if makita namin na, gusto mo talaga, we will do our very best. The reason why we really have this kind of culture here is because, yun nga, based on my story, and I guess a lot of you, I don't know, kasi meron tayong mga may experience na with virtual, hindi lang mga newbie, but when you start out with something na unknown, tapos wala ka talagang masandalan na, uy, tama ba tong graphic na ginawa ko? Or, tama ba to? Yung, kahit even just somebody who will say, uy, okay yan, or may mga comment, ang laki na ng peace of mind na meron kang support kesa sa nag-start ka lang sa computer mo tapos parang ikaw lang maka-feel sa mga rejection mo, yung mga ganon, walang family aspect. It's such a huge factor, I would say. Ang dami-dami give up.
Ganon, kasi sa sarili ko talaga, Miss Judy, I am not confident enough kung tama ba yung ginagawa ko. Pero pag sinabi ko, pag pinapa-check ko talaga, nung nagka-client ako, pinapa-check ko talaga sa mga coaches kay Sir Neil at si suki ko talaga si Miss Joy at Sir Neil kasi nahihiya akong istorbohin ka kasi alam kong busy ka, marami kang client na kinakausap. Sabi ko, tama ba yung ginagawa ko, Sir, Miss, or ganito. Yung sa prospecting team, lalo na mostly yung client ko is more on prospecting. Sabi ko, kina Sir Joseph, Miss Lai at Miss Rhoda, please, tama ba tong ginagawa ko? Ganito, sabi nila, uy, tama yan, wag kang ipakita mo yan kay client. So, doon, nagka-confident ako na, yung knowledge ko, dapat pala talaga akong mag-trust kung anong nagawa ko kasi tama pala talaga yung ginagawa ko. Yun, kasi ganun ako sa sarili ko. Parang wala akong confidence.
Normal. Parang imposter syndrome na you doubt yourself. Kasi really helps na merong and I really like about our chat groups. Because if may concern ka o may mga comment ang mga tao, if yung ganun na aspect, it's a really good kind of community na nagbibigayan. And I appreciate that.
So, kaya yun, sabi ko, pag yung nag-doubt ng pay nila for virtual assistant universities training, masasabi ko talaga is talagang pag nasa training na kayo, sasabihin nyo that 3,999 or what's the price now is talagang
699 pero pwede 50% tapos pwede pa refund.
699. Pwede pa refund. Sasabihin nyo talaga that the cheapest na bayad kasi hindi talaga mababayaran yung magigain nyo na knowledge from the training na talagang step by step andun na siya lahat. It's up to you. Sabi ni Miss V nga, it's up to you kung paano mo sa sarili mo kung matututo ka ba talaga or hindi. Sa sarili ko, talagang gusto kong matuto kaya nangungulit ako. Kaya nagbunga naman yung pangungulit ko. Thank you. Thank you for the opportunity. Thank you so much for giving us a platform like this. Thank you for giving hope sa mga nangangarap at sa mga katulad ko na may pangarap. Thank you po.
Oh, thank you so much, Anna. The cool thing about this training is it's not just a training, but you can say that it's also an internship because we have actual talagang tasks na ibibigay sa inyo.
Yes.
And you can really already use it as a job experience. I can guarantee that your training here is para na talagang nag-work sa client.
Opo.
Diba? Hindi
Actually, mas mahirap pa po siya.
mahirap kesa sa mga
Yes,
client talaga. Yung mga client ay relax ka. Ang training mas mahirap, but you can already use it as your job experience. You can put it in your resume. We will vouch for you. Hey everybody. Welcome to Virtual Assistant University. My name is Judy Kimberly Reyes. I'm the CEO and founder of VAU. And I'm so happy to see everyone today because today we're going to talk about if worth it ba mag-enroll sa VAU. I would like to call on my co-host, Kenji. Kenji. So I'm also adding
Yan, good evening
Kenji.
po.
So Kenji is one of our teammates here in VAU, and he's also one of our enrollees before. I think he was in batch 3. Um, anyway, I'm seeing a lot of people right now. Hi guys. By the way, just to let everybody know, if you tag as many friends as you can, or please naman guys, tag as many friends as you can to this live stream or share it, and we will actually tally it and we'll give you a prize. We will announce the most shares by next week. It's a little game that we do, and it's also a way for us to share to a lot more people. All right. So, anyway, also, just to let everybody know, should you have questions at any point, just type it in and we will answer. Okay? So, Kenji, worth it nga ba mag-enroll sa VAU? So, before anything else, let me do a little introduction about Virtual Assistant University. We established Virtual Assistant University, I believe back in 2019. We started trainings, and we saw the demand, especially during the pandemic. We decided to really go all in on this. And Virtual Assistant University is actually a part, like, is in partnership to our main business, which is an outsourcing agency for virtual assistants called Virtual Lasting. And we've been operating this business for already 10 years. It's our fervent desire to really hire a lot of people. And when we've it's been a struggle to really hire people. So one time, one of our HR suggested, why don't we start training people? And when we did that, we somehow unlocked the beauty of training and developing people. And that's how VAU came to be. So we've also like um we're actually launching like right now batch 9, which is to be like, when is batch 9 gonna start, Kenji?
Our batch 9 po will start this June 7 po.
June 7. Okay, so that's what we're launching today. We've had previous batches. Can you tell them about the previous batches, Kenji?
Okay po. So, about the previous batch po, we had po yung batch 1 noong January 2020, batch 2 po noong May 2020, batch 3 last August 2020, batch 4 last October 2020, and batch 5 po this January 2021, batch 6 last March 2021, and batch 7 po nitong April 2021 lang. And ito pong batch 8 po will end this May 2021 din po.
All right. So, before discussing if worth it ba ang Virtual Assistant University, I would like Kenji to, I'm asking for his help because he's really good. I would like him to show us, like out, like, can you show us the dynamics? I mean the mechanics of like the Study Now Pay Later program. Yeah. That's what
Ayan,
we're
so
trying to launch right now. The Study Now Pay Later program, and also like our, like payment methods for batch 9. Yeah.
okay, ayan. So again, welcome po sa batch 9. And sa mga gusto pong mag-visit sa aming website, punta lang po kayo sa join.virtualassistant.university. Yan. So, in there po, yan, makikita nyo about po sa amin. So, do you want to be a virtual assistant earning in dollars kahit nasa bahay lang? Yan. So, ano ba
Hi,
yung
Kenji. I don't know.
yes
Can the
po?
other see it? Because I can't see your screen.
Okay po.
Like I can't see your screen talaga.
Ito po, miss.
Wala pa. Okay, now I see it now.
Ayan, okay po.
Do the
Thank
other
you po.
people see it? Like, can you see it?
Yes, yes. Comment, comment.
To the audience, can you see it? Please comment naman. And you know what? If you have questions, please type it in. Okay, Yana says,
Okay, ayan. Thank you po.
all right. All right.
Ayan, so okay, so again po, sa mga interested po to know us more, so you just have to visit join.virtualassistant.university. And ayan po, makikita niyo po yung website namin. And do you want to be a virtual assistant earning in dollars kahit nasa bahay lang? So ano nga ba yung freelancing? Paano nga ba tayo magsisimula sa freelancing? Ano ba yung mga kailangan ko to start my journey? And ano nga ba yung mga skills and demand ngayon? So ito yung some of your questions na definitely i-address natin during our intensive training. Ayan. So, yan. So, about Virtual Assistant University po. So, again, it is a training platform owned by Virtual Assisting, where it aims to provide virtual assistant training for those who need to learn virtual assistant skills and for those who want to upgrade their skills as a VA. Ayan. So, open tayo dito kung newbie ka man or gusto mo lang mag-upskill, so pwedeng-pwede ka dito. So, in this training po, you will learn 20 virtual assistant skills that will last for 3 to 4 weeks. Yan. So, ano-ano ba yung mga coverage natin sa training dito?
And just a little bit lang ha. There's like some annoying background noise that I'm like, ewan ko, is it like I don't know why, but like parang can you guys
I
hear
see.
it?
Wait po.
Yeah. I'm so sorry. It's just so distracting.
Uh,
It's so distracting. O, 'di ba may yan? Yes, meron. Okay, can you try again? Like, para siyang ewan,
Um, okay po.
para siyang like ano,
Aha.
baka nagla-lag.
Meron pa rin po ba?
Mm.
Eh, wait lang po, okay.
Is it
Miss,
like
okay lang
your
po
mic?
kung,
I'll
I'm
just
not sure
continue
po
na lang.
pero
I'll just continue
po,
while you
yes
fix
po,
it, okay?
change location lang po ako. Yes po.
Mm. So I'll just continue. So, as we were saying, so we have these lessons. You have from lesson 1 to lesson 20. Introduction to virtual assistant careers, lead generation, content marketing, monetization, affiliate marketing, email marketing, Facebook marketing, Instagram marketing, real estate marketing, Facebook ads, WordPress, e-commerce, automation, Pinterest marketing, chatbot creation, video editing, Clickfunnels, SEO, copywriting. Uy, sana ba si Kenji? Copywriting. Hang on. Maybe let's remove that and I'll just share my screen. Hang on. Wait lang. Copywriting, prospecting leads, virtual assistant interview tips, and proper etiquette. Guys, I'm so sorry about all this like technical annoying stuff. So, our guarantee is Virtual Assistant University will help you make your freelancing, home based virtual assistant dreams come true by molding you to become the kind of VA that clients love. Okay. So, you know, before we would these courses are actually, worth 2,000 pesos each. But now you can just avail of all 20 courses for just 6,999 only. Um, so I'd really like for Kenji to explain the study now, pay later, because he's really good at this. Okay. So anyway, but let's try to proceed. Okay. So we have this thing called VAU, enroll now, and pay later program, wherein nandiyan na ba si Kenji? Kenji, are you there? Kenji, are you there? Are you there, Kenji? Nakakainis. Kenji, are you there? Okay. I am so disappointed right now. I'm so sorry. Let me try to proceed because I'm not really so good at explaining about our study now pay later program. Okay, let me try to share my screen again. So essentially, when we're saying now we're offering the study now pay later program, it means that we're not gonna force you if you don't have the money as of the moment to sign up. We would actually grant you a couple of weeks um, for you to be able to accomplish the payment instead of coming up with the money immediately, because we know that there's so many opportunities that could be created But siguro, there are a lot of people din na who don't have the money immediately. So you want to really help other people then, right? So, Kenji, are you there na?
Naririnig po ba ako? Medyo nawawala po yung
Can
connection
you go?
ko pero
Yeah, yeah.
yes
It's okay
po.
now. Can you please
Okay.
can you please explain it? Because I'm like super frustrated. I don't know how to explain it. Okay.
Okay, so sige po.
Um, we're
Ngayon
already.
about our study now ay yes po, about
Can
the
you
study now
please
later
listen?
program na po.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay po. Yan, scroll ko lang po. Ayan. So, now po about po sa ating study now later program. So, as mentioned po kanina, before charge po namin siya for 2,000 pesos for each course. So, imagine niyo po 'yon, yung yung 20 na courses kanina, i-times niyo po siya sa 2,000. But now in-offer na lang po namin siya for only 6,999. And ngayon po may in-offer kami which is the Study Now Pay Later program. So, ano ba yung Study Now Pay Later program? So, from the term itself, yun, magsa-study ka ngayon, magte-train ka ngayon, and then the yung is after na lang, after nyo yan. So, ano po yung guidelines natin for the Study Now Pay Later program? Yan. So, open po siya to all Filipino nationals ages 18 years and older. And just to remind you guys, limited lang po yung slots na allotted natin for this program dahil meron din po tayong ibang program na ina-offer. And to know more po, you can just visit our Facebook page po at virtualassistant.university. And this program po will last for 5 weeks. Yan. So, bakit po 5 weeks? Bakit po parang, bakit may duration? So, syempre, ayaw naman namin na ma-hold yung opportunity na nag-iintay sa inyo. Yan, okay? So, paano ba tayo mag-join for this Study Now Pay Later program? Yan. So, ang kailangan nyo lang pong gawin is to click naman pong button na Enroll Now na makikita nyo po dito sa ating website. And ida-direct po niya kayo sa ating registration form. Yan. So, dito po sa registration form, kailangan po namin ng information about sa inyo. Since mag-enroll po kayo for the Study Now Pay Later program, meron din po tayo mga requirements. So, again, ang requirements po natin is, ayan, 2 valid IDs, proof of residency, and 3 signature specimen just for legal purposes po. Since yun nga, mag-enroll po kayo for the Study Now Pay Later program. Yan. So, once na na-fill up niyo na po itong form, may email confirmation po kayo na marireceive. And that's the time na fill upan nyo naman po or kailangan nyo pong mag-agree dun sa ating training agreement. Yan. So, kung may questions po kayo regarding the training agreement, so pwede po kayo mag-reach out sa aming Facebook page or just email us po at mail@virtualassistant.university. Yan. So, ano-ano ba yung mga payment terms natin dito? So, first po is immediate collection after the training or 1 week after the training. So, for example, natapos po kayo ngayong araw. So, after 1 week, tsaka po magsa-start yung collection natin. And pwede rin po siya maging, ang collection niya is every 15th and 30th of the month since ang mostly nasald na po tayo ng kinsenas katapusan. So, next po is it can be divided into 4 payments. So, ano po ibig sabihin nun? Ibig sabihin po is parang bibigyan pa po namin kayo ng additional 2 months after the training for you to pay. Yan. And next po, if you get a client within us, we will give you a refund after 6 months of employment. Yan. So, saan ka pa, di ba, nakapag-train ka na, may client ka na, and may refund ka pa. Di ba? And lastly po is 50% off po kung babayaran nyo siya on or before the start of our training. So again po, ang batch 9 po natin is magsa-start this June 7. So kung babayaran nyo po siya on or before June 7, so may additional po kayo na 50% off. So yung price po natin kanina na 6,999, so magiging 3,500 na lang po siya. Yan. So again po, limited lang po yung slots natin for the study now later program. So make sure to visit join.virtualassistant.university to register po. Ayan. So next is yan, yung mga payment channels po natin. And especially for those po na gusto mag-avail na ng 50% of discount. So first po is BPI, Mobile Transfer, BDO, Union Bank, GCash, Paymaya, Coins.ph, Cebuana Luwilier, Palawan, and M. Luwilier. And for those naman po na gustong magbayad through credit card or debit card, so kailangan nyo lang pong i-click itong buy now. Yan. And mariredirect kayo sa yan. So automatic po siya na naka 50% off. Yan. And after nyo po sa payment, kailangan nyo lang po fill upan tong payment form natin. Yan. So for us to validate your payment po. Yan. So huwag nyo pong kakalimutan na mag-take ng screenshot or picturean po yung receipt. So yun po yung magsaserve as proof of payment po ninyo. And so again po, for the study now later program, if babayaran nyo po siya on or before June 7, magiging price lang po niya is 3,500 instead of 6,999 pesos po. Yan.
All right. Thank you so much, Kenji, for this very thorough explanation. So now let's proceed to, our program. And, we're really trying to answer that question, worth it ba talaga mag-sign up sa VAU? So may nag-answer dito si Ram Beltran. 20 courses na. Swerte po ng batch 8. Wow, okay. Hi from batch 8. Enroll na guys. Worth it po talaga sa VAU. Okay, all right. Guys, by the way, I'm not seeing any questions. So if you have questions, please type them in. We're super excited to answer questions. And also, pakitag na lang yung mga friends ninyo. Itag mga names or i-share ang live stream na to. Make sure that it's public because we give a cash prize to the most share. Sayang naman, di ba?
Yes guys, sayang ang GCash. So share.
You send namin sa GCash as in. So, so anyway, so what are the advantages, okay, of signing up with Virtual Assistant University? So number one, that's okay. Number one is Virtual Assistant University has a learning management platform. Why does this have a with? Dapat learning management platform lang. So Virtual Assistant University has a learning management platform. Can you show the learning management platform? Can you give them a
Sure
little
po,
bit of
yes
an
po.
overview?
Okay po. Wait lang po. Nakikita po ba siya?
Yeah, nakikita.
Ayan, okay po. So, here's our learning management platform. So, bawat isa po sa inyo, once po na nag-enroll po kayo, is magkakaroon po kayo ng unique account. So, kayo lang po yung may access doon. And ang good thing naman about dito is lifetime naman yung access ninyo. So, again, ito po yung learning management platform natin wherein makikita nyo na po dito yung mga courses, and hindi nyo na po kailangan mag-up kung saan-saan platform or to submit yung mga task na gagawin po ninyo. And of course, yung mga training videos po natin is ayan. So nandito na po siya. Ayan. So may quiz po tayo dito and yun po yung mga task. Yeah.
Mhm. All right. So it means that you're not just going to be like be given, let's say, videos, tapos link sa mga videos, tapos link sa mga workbook. We really have a learning management platform. It's very organized. It has quizzes, it has like all these things that records your results, and it's also a way for you to also like somehow review what you did. So we really invested in that. Okay, next is
Okay, so next po is WordPress hosting will be provided for your portfolio.
okay, so well, it's not really a big deal, but can you imagine if you have to sign up for like your hosting or your domain and things like that, it really will somehow be a deterrent for you to proceed with like creating your WordPress or like your website. And so included in the price of the training is we already included your hosting, and um we also included na your domain, so that we prepare everything so that when you start the training, it's uh it's a smooth transaction, and you will not be like struggling like, no, where do I sign up for the domain and how to set
Yes
it
po.
up and how to set up, let's say, the cPanel or whatever. So we set it up so that you will truly have a portfolio on a timely manner. Next is
Yan. So, next po is attentive support team.
yes. So can you tell them about that, Kenji?
Ayan, okay po. So, attentive support team. So, ano po bang ibig sabihin nito? Um, Wait lang po, ayan. Okay, so attentive support team, ibig sabihin po we are really paying attention sa mga concerns ng ating mga trainees. So, of course, hindi lang po ito for the coaches na magiging very supportive sa bawat isa, but of course, pati yung mga co-trainees ninyo. So, yan. So, tayo-tayo lang din ang magtutulungan. So, actually, before 24/7 support po yung nilalagay natin dito. But ayun, we are really trying our best na yun po, ma-answer lahat ng questions, ng concerns po ninyo about our training. Yeah. And
Exactly.
guys, if I may also add, hindi lang natatapos dito yung support sa training. Siyempre, once na nagka-client din kayo, nandito rin talaga yung virtual assisting or the virtual assistant university to guide you. Yan.
Thank you so much for that, Kenji. So we have a comment here from Anne. From batch 2 here, guys, enroll na kayo. The good thing about VAU are the support community, which is the best, lifetime access in the course, and also the job opportunity. Thank you so much, Anne, for that. Guys, sana ba yung mga questions? Ito lang talaga ang batch live stream na walang question. So, if may questions kayo, guys, please type it in, okay, and we will answer. All right? So, next, Kenji.
Okay, so next po is daily live coaching.
Can you explain that for us?
Ayan, okay po. So, kung narinig niyo po kanina, may mga ipa-provide po kami na training videos. But aside po sa mga training videos na ayun nga, ipa-provide po namin sa ating learning management platform, meron din po tayo ditong daily live coaching. So, kumbaga, more on Q&A session po siya. So, ang magiging discussion, syempre, would depend sa concerns ng ating mga trainees. And syempre, hindi lang naman natatapos to sa ating live coaching. Anytime naman, pwedeng-pwede kayo magtanong sa ating mga coaches. Yan. But I encourage everyone to join talaga yung daily na live coaching natin para naman alam niyo po yon yung well-informed ka, alam niyo po yung buong nangyayari sa batch ninyo. And yun po.
Okay, so we now have like a couple of questions. So from Lucila Bautista, it says, "Do we have 24/7?" Can you like explain further what do you like what are you asking about 24/7? Okay? Can you but in a way, you can access the course 24/7. And because our people here in virtual lasting sleep at different times, so in a way, you get 24/7 support. So if you chat our coaches and people in our staff, like if you need help, so it's practically 24/7 because we'll sleep at different times and we will answer you.
Yes po.
So we have another question. Is it self-paced? At if mahihirapan o nade-delay ang student, nagbibigay din po ba kayo ng help? Can you explain, Kenji?
Ayan, okay. So, actually meron din po tayong, separate program which is the self-paced program and kung
Yeah.
gusto niyo yes po.
Kasi ito, what we're launching right now is the batch training. Now, yes, I don't mean to interrupt Kenji,
Yes
ha?
po.
But yes, we have a self-paced training, but we also have the batch training. Now, why is it good to sign up for? I mean, yes, we have opened the self-paced training because there are a lot of people who have different schedules, but we are urging people to sign up for the batch training. It has a very similar price. However, the thing about being in the batch training is that the beauty of it is, have you noticed when you're in college, if meron kang mga ka-block section, the more chances that you will graduate and really push through. Whereas if you're an irregular student, like yung self-paced, you're just traversing college by yourself, then less likelihood that you will finish. That's what we observe. So as much as possible, we would encourage you to like sign up for the batch training. But if hindi talaga kaya sa schedule, definitely you can go for self-paced. With the
Yes po.
batch training, by the way, um, like the difference between self-paced and batch training is that sa self-paced, wala talagang deadline kung when mo ma-finish. But
Opo.
yun nga, the sad thing about that is sometimes kasi nobody's watching you, or like nobody is, I mean, obviously you can still get the coaching and everything, you still get the direct line to the coaches, but like it may take you a longer time to do it. However, if you are with a batch, um you just have to commit to meeting uh everybody, like to meet by 9 p.m., and you can do the other activities for the rest of the day na. But at least meet the live coaching at 9 p.m. Yun ang difference. And you get to really like halubilo with your batchmates. So yun. Do you have like more things to explain?
Um, yung, next po niyan, yung follow-up question po is, at if mahihirapan o nade-delay ang student, nagbibigay din po ba kayo ng help? Ayan. So, siyempre po, actually, if ever na hindi mo matatapos 'tong, batch na 'to, you could still, join sa mga susunod po na batches natin. 'Yan.
Yeah. And also, if yung context ng nahihirapan or nade-delay ang student, if you're asking uh if we provide any support or any help, yes, we do. Whatever your concerns are, we are very open to like questions and like, everything. Like we will really help you. Okay.
Yes po.
All right. So next is, can you tell me more about the self-paced program, please? Okay, can you tell them more about it, Kenji?
Okay po. So, share ko lang po ulit yung, screen ko. So, nakikita po ba siya, miss?
Yes.
Okay po. So, again po about po the stud about po ay Wait po, about the
Self-paced.
self-paced program, wait lang po. Magche-change lang po ako ng website.
So it's still the same program, guys. I mean, wala kaming mga i-remove na mga lessons, obviously. But self-paced is more like you have your own time.
Yan, okay po. So, for those naman po na interested to join or to know more about po sa regular or the self-paced program po namin, so you just have to visit enroll.virtualassistant.university. So, about po sa self-paced program natin, so ang payment po natin dito is 3,900 and I'm so sorry po.
Ano yan? Para siyang horror.
Ayan, narinig po yata yung trend.
Ah, that's the thing.
Yes po, actually malayo naman po kami. Pero grabe mo yung sound niya. Anyway, so
Para siyang may ghost. Okay.
ayan, okay po. So again po about po sa ating self-paced program. So kung busy ka po, meron ka pong day job or meron ka pang extrang work, so student ka, pwedeng-pwede ka po dito sa ating self-paced program wherein own pace mo po talaga gagawin yung training natin. So, again po yung learning platform po natin. So, same goes lang po sa self-paced program. Magkakaroon din po kayo ng access dito. And dito po kayo mostly paano ba? Para makiki-interact kasi dito lang po kayo pupunta sa ating learning platform. But ang maganda po sa self-paced program natin is pwede po kayong mag-join if ever may free time ka po, pwede ka po mag-join sa ating live coaching. Kasi po, once na nag-enroll ka po sa self-paced program, actually, ini-include pa rin po namin kayo sa group ng batch na to. For example, ngayong batch 9 po. So once nag-enroll ka po for self-paced program, mapupunta ka po dito sa batch 9. Para naman kung may free time ka, pwedeng-pwede ka pong makisit in kumbaga sa ating mga live coaching. Yan. So madali lang naman po siya. Pwedeng-pwede ka po mag-reach out sa ating mga coaches anytime. Ayan.
All right. So we have a really nice comment here from Tony, from batch 7 here. Tony Tamayo. For those who have no experience in virtual professional jobs like me, VAU is the best platform to gain your confidence to apply in this now competitive market. It is literally enjoying while learning. Oh, I love it, Tony. So I know, you know what's the beauty of like I guess what I'm really witnessing from all the batches that we're having is that um because freelancing and being like a virtual assistant working from home, it's very isolating, especially that you're just at home. It's like wala kang mga kasama. But here with VAU, because you start as classmates and then you become workmates, so it's really enjoyable because you really start to interact with other people who are in the same boat with you. And I've seen how wonderful, like even amidst the pandemic, so many friendships are formed, and I can really see that they are, it's an enjoyable experience for our VAs because they get to interact, they get to like really get to know each other, and most of all they help each other, especially kung may mga deadlines, may
Yes
mga
po.
like merong tao dyan na mas madaling mag-pick up sa certain skill, tapos if you need help, you just reach out to other people. And I think that's beautiful, right? And even after the training, our VAs who are working with the clients, they're still continually helping each other. And I'm very happy to see that. It's really a sisterhood, a brotherhood. Um, and, like you're not isolated, you're not alone, right? Okay. So next, Kenji, why is it worth it?
Okay. So, next po natin is, ayan, practice-based approach.
Okay. So let me discuss this. I'm not the kind of I'm not a believer in so many like slides, um yung mga discussion lang tapos walang actual na parang skill na na-learn. For me, that's very difficult to pull off if you're trying to teach VAs actual skills. Because, you know, hindi mo talaga ma-practice ang certain skill if hindi mo gagawin. So, yes, we have videos that will teach you, the details or the steps. But the real training here is when we would ask you to do a certain task, a certain skill, and show us what you've got. So we have a practice based approach, and that's the reason why I can really see so much improvement and so much progress with our VAs because they get to do it immediately. So, yeah. Next, Kenji.
Yan. Okay. So, next po natin is, ayan, supporting community.
Supporting community. So, as we've mentioned before, our VAs are very supportive of each other. Also, you have us. We have in a future episode of this live stream, we're going to show you the people behind Virtual Assistant University and Virtualasting. You will meet them. But one of those people is Kenji. He helps out, even if he is a part of our marketing team for VAU, but he also helps out um, with a lot of questions that a lot of people are asking. But we also have, our trainers behind VAU. We also have our management team, and everybody really truly helps out. Okay. Plus, everybody, even our past trainees, as well as your co trainees, will be helping you. Because for us, we'd really like to promote the whole helping each other na atmosphere instead of yung kanya-kanya at saka yung being selfish, because
Opo.
we've all experienced that in this world, and we've had enough. um I'm sure that you have experience na when you approach people who are in this industry and they would say, ay, i-google mo na lang, yung mga ganun. Or, ay, basta, sa online lang, just find it. Then they won't help you. So here, I hope if you join us, you'll be willing to also interact with others and help out, right? Okay, next, Kenji.
Okay. Next po, in partnership with Virtualasting for clients.
Okay. So, Virtualasting, as I mentioned, is the company that I created 10 years ago. And, you know, our company seeks to provide employment for our VAs with vetted clients who will really pay. And so that you have a sustainable home based virtual assistant job that you won't have to be mag-find pa ng job sa Upwork tapos contractual lang pala na 1 week lang or 1 month tapos wala na naman. So here, although I cannot promise that all clients will be will have the money to pay for, let's say, years and years and years. But the cool thing about Virtualasting is we will consistently help you with getting another job. So let's say, for example, if you've worked with a client for 6 months and then all of a sudden something goes wrong, sometimes kasi our clients are people, and sometimes they can't sustain their businesses. It has failure to launch, I guess. So we will help you with securing other clients so that you can continue working. So yun. Um there's a question here. Should we have graduation here and get certificate? Okay, can you explain that, Kenji?
Yan, okay. So actually isa po yan sa mga exciting part ng ating training which is our graduation and yes, apo. Meron po tayo nun. In fact, meron pong naka-schedule na graduation bukas. Yan. And about po sa certificate, yes po, may marireceive po tayo na certificate.
Okay, yes. So we really make a big deal out of graduation. We really have like, mga graduation rights. And yes, we have that certificate. Okay. So next, Kenji.
Okay, so next po is yan, free upskill training.
Okay. So even after this main training, um, we will, for example, we will have upskill trainings. Like what are the different upskill trainings that we will do? First and foremost, it's the English language improvement training, because a lot of our VAs don't get hired sometimes if like it's the English. I'm not saying that you have to be super duper perfect with English, but that's the reason why we have free English training, so that we can really see some improvements. And we've seen a lot of success in this. A lot of our VAs who are at first like having a hard time securing clients have really improved. And then, like it's really good. Next is we have like, obviously, the internet is ever evolving. In fact, we have an upcoming upskill training which will include, like a lot of different skills like, Kartra, Go High Level, Kajabi, Thinkific, things like that, as well as like marketing on TikTok, like new strategies in Facebook ads and things like that. And we will open this to all of our trainees as well as all of our existing VAs. So this is for free. As long as you've signed up with us before,
Yes po.
it's for free. So forever we will always have upskill trainings. It's just that we have to schedule it. But when we do have a schedule, we will invite everybody to join. And if that's something that, like it's value added, you don't really just have 20 courses, we still have more. Okay. And it's really because we're very concerned with, the improvement and your metamorphosis as a VA. Because truly, there's always improvement that's going on. Right? Okay. Next, Kenji.
Okay,
Ay,
so I think
yun na
yes
pala
po.
ang last. Yun na
Apo.
pala ang last. So, worth it ba mag-join ng VAU? I hope so. I believe it. We've poured our heart and soul into this. I can tell you this, our training is not like, we really invested in this. And some people would say, ay, i-Google ko na lang or something like that. But truly, we pay for people to really support you here. And in fact, our fee is very cheap to the point that it only really covers salaries. I don't earn from this a lot, to be truly honest. It just covers the support, because obviously we need, because if we just like proceed with the training, no support and everything. So yun, it won't be a really great training. It's just gonna be like those webinars na binabayaran nyo online, tapos hindi nyo ma-finish kasi walang support or
Yes po.
walang interaction or ganun. Okay? All right. So, at this point, let's call on our guest for today. We only have one guest for today.
Actually, dalawa po sana but I think may technical issues po.
Okay. But that's okay because I love our guest for today. We have Hayana, and she is actually the wife of one of our trainees in batch 3. Tapos, anong batch ka nga, Hayana?
Batch 5, Miss Judy.
Five.
Yes
Okay,
po.
so mag-asawa sila and they're so cute.
Goals.
Goals talaga kasi I think it's really goals na you don't have to work outside. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we have Hayana here. Hayana, tell us all about your experience with VAU.
Well, actually, good evening muna sa inyo, Miss Judy and Sir Kenji, and to everyone who's watching. Um, Actually, I have four answers po dun sa worth it ba mag-enroll sa VAU. Kasi ano, first is, we have 20 courses and more pa yung pag-upskill nga. Kasi being a VA, I believe continuous learning yun. And kunwari, nakakuha ka nga ng client, hindi lang naman basta isang skill ang kailangan mo. Usually, lahat ng in-offer ng virtual assistant university na course, magagamit mo siya. Because for example, some clients would say na, you are hired for this position, pero meron din siyang ibang papagawa sa'yo, which is also included in the different courses na offered ni VAU. Kaya that's one thing why it is very worth it to enroll. Second is yung 24/7 po na support ng team, ng virtual lasting team. Kasi kahit talagang madaling araw or umaga, ganyan, meron talagang sasagot sa'yo kapag may questions ka. And hindi lang naman yung mismong team, even the other, even your batchmates or your co-trainees, nandyan din to help you if if talagang kaya nila. So, the third is, you will have clients, pero yun nga, hindi pinapromise yun ng virtual lasting, pero they will do their best to provide you with clients. But it's up to you. If you really want it, syempre, makakuha ka talaga ng client. Makita nila yung
Oo.
effort mo.
Kasi
Totoo po yun.
Kasi naman, just a little explanation dyan, hindi ka makakuha ng client if mag-iinarte ka, let's say, ay,
Yes
ayoko
po.
yan. Ano, yung mga ganon. Or
Mm-mm.
also, sometimes, kasi we will really make the opportunities available to everybody. But sometimes, meron talagang like, ay, ayoko sa graveyard. Uy, ay, ayoko sa morning. Yung mga ganon. So,
Kaya
if
nga,
you
Miss
have the
Judy.
client, be available. Okay? Yun.
Share ko lang nung isang araw, kasi I'm looking for a client ulit kasi I lost this client for personal, I don't know, personal reasons niya, pero I got shortlisted. Hindi ko alam na ayun, bigla-bigla na lang tumatawag sila Sir Neil sa akin, may interview na daw ako, gano'n. So, siyempre ako gusto ko talaga. So, talagang effort din na talagang gumising ako, tapos I attended the
Yun.
interview at opo. Kasi if you really want it, siyempre sa part mo, gagawa ka din ng way, hindi lang yung basta aantay ka lang.
Ay, natatamad ako kasi 4
Yeah.
AM yung interview, yung mga gano'n. So, hindi ka talaga magka-client if
Yes,
ay,
Miss
tinatamad
Judy.
ako kasi ano, interview tomorrow. Ay, ano, mag-island hopping pa kami tomorrow. Yung mga gano'n. So, hindi ka talaga
Yung
magka-client. I'm
yes
not saying na
po.
hindi naman na masama yung island hopping, pero sometimes talaga, meron talaga kahit tayong sacrifice kung gusto nating magtrabaho.
Yes. Totoo po 'yan. And yung last po is kaya siya worth it, I get to spend time din with my family. And yun nga, nagwo-work ako ng nasa bahay lang. So, may time din talaga ako, nakikita ko sila, ganyan. So, yun. Yun ang bakit worth it ang mag-enroll sa VA. And syempre din, yung opportunity na nabigay sa kanila Miss Judy and the whole team. Kasi right now, I'm proud to say din naman na naging interviewer din naman po ako ng virtual lasting, and yun nga po, na-enjoy ko din po siya.
Yes, because we really just pick out from, our trainees. When we see that, we have certain trainees who have certain skills, we don't hire from outside. Like even for internal jobs that we have, everybody is from the training. I don't, you know why? I really enjoy, like right now, I'm really committed to not hire anybody outside of the training because the people from the training are just really like nicer. I love the work ethic because if maglalast ka sa training natin, meron ka talagang work ethic. 'Di ba?
Yes po,
Finisher ka
totoo po
talaga.
'yan.
Kasi it's sad, but not everybody finishes. Not because strict talaga yung VAU na hindi ka namin ipa-finish kasi na wrong yung ginawa mo. No. But it's sad because some people, even if they were already given the opportunity, they were like, it's all laid out for them, but it's also your willpower din. Are you gonna finish it or not? Because
Yes, totoo
sometimes,
po 'yun.
like, grabe yung I think it's really a test of strength when you finish the courses because there's so many distractions. Netflix or magtagay sa neighbor or like kahit illegal na yan ngayon.
Yun nga,
Pero
Miss Judy, idagdag ko lang, kaya din maganda sa vow kasi talagang parang actual job na din siya. You
mm,
really, do the courses yourself and talagang parang ayun, meron nga pong mga coaches na iki-critic yung work mo kung, ano pang kailangan mo i-improve, ganyan, ganyan. So, parang kaya din siya maganda.
yeah. And we really designed the activities to be real life situations. 'Di ba? Have you experienced that, Hayana?
Yes
You can
po.
really see, 'di ba? It's really real life experiences. Although the training is more difficult than the clients.
Ay, true po, true po. Yeah, based from experience, very true po. Kaya parang, talagang knowledgeable ka na pagdating dun sa 'pag
Yes.
nagka-client ka na.
That's true. In fact, I would say that kasi may mga clients sometimes who would ask me, ay, mga trainee lang pala yan, hindi talaga yan experience. Nako, I roll my eyes because hindi nila alam na grabe talaga yung training natin to the point na mas meron akong believe sa mga training natin kaysa sa mga tao who would say, I have 7 years of experience for being a virtual assistant, pero nag-copy-paste lang sila o nag-data entry lang sila. Yung mga ganon or nagko-calls lang sila tapos magbo-book ng mga appointment
Kasi
na
dito, Miss Judy, ikaw talaga yung gagawa, lahat ng mga assigned tasks. So, talagang parang ano ba tawag dito, yung parang talagang ikaw yung inaano mo sa client mo, "Eto yung work ko, eto yung nagawa ko." So,
yes,
yun ang makikita ni client.
yeah. Thank you so much, Hayana. Is there anything
Thank
else
you
you
din.
wish to like share?
Um, wala naman na Miss Judy, pero ayun nga po, hoping na mag-enroll yung ibang people na, parang nangangarap din po
Uy, nawala si
na
Hayana.
maghanap ng work. Parang
Mhm,
magandang ano po talaga 'to, parang starting ano niyo po ulit. Kasi ako po actually hindi naman po talaga ako, hindi related ang course ko dito. Kahit sino puwede talagang, mag-try. Kasi if you don't try, you'll never know na worth it siya.
mm.
Yun po.
Thank you, Hayana. I
Thank
know
you
that
po.
you are engaged tonight with a lot of things. So thank you so much for your presence today.
Thank
And
you din po.
all right. So see you na lang sa group chat.
Yes po,
All
see you
right.
sa group chat. Bye-bye po.
Okay. Bye.
Thank you. Good night.
Good night. So now we have Glenn. Hi, Glenn.
Hi, Miss Judy. Hi, Kenji. Good evening.
Time that I meet Glenn.
Yes, I'm
So
from batch 5 po.
batch five.
Yes,
Okay. So Glenn, I'm happy to see you.
yes, me
Now,
too.
what I want to know is like what was your experience with BAU? And hopefully was it worth it?
Yes, actually, it's very worth it po. Actually, before po ako nag-start ng training, actually, I have a full-time job.
Mhm.
Then, actually, I was planning talaga na maghanap ng part-time job. So, I'm looking for a online academy. So, before ako pumasok sa VAU, I enrolled in other online academy. which only lasted for around 3 days for 2 hours.
What? Okay. Wala ka
In my
talagang
only
malitan. Oo.
So when I entered VAU, actually parang nanibago ako na like, oh, mas maganda pala pag ano yung may lifetime access ka. And then meron kaming like batch meeting every night.
Mm.
Nagkukumustahan sila Sir Ercy, Sir Neil, si Miss Joy. And also yun nga worth it talaga siya kasi may lifetime access ka. And then yung sa part ko naman na may full-time job ako dati. And then pagdating ko sa bahay, sisimulan ko na yung mga task ko until matapos ko talaga. And then until such time na napaisip ako na why not quit my full-time job and then start a career in freelancing. Anyway, wala naman talaga mawawala until I try.
That's
Actually,
true.
it's really worth it po. But I don't encourage everyone to gayahin ako kasi di naman talaga masasabi kung gaano ka-determined yung tao. I would like to say na I'm really determined naman. And finally, nagka-client naman ako.
Yay! Congrats,
And
Glenn.
I would like to say thank you po talaga sa mga support teams natin, si Sir Ercy, Sir Neil, at saka si Miss Joy. From day one until nagka-client kami, nandiyan talaga sila. So,
We
yun
do our
talaga worth it.
best talaga. It's really sincere. Sa totoo niyan, nako, dinidibdib talaga ni Joy if sometimes hindi makuha yung mga VA or ma-fire yung mga VA. Ako pa ang naaawa ni Joy kasi naiiyak yan. As in, walang, walang joke. Pero, we're really sincere about our advocacy because we've been there. Yung talagang, when you're stuck in a full-time job and you have to go out and everything,
Yes.
um, kahit walang pandemic before, stress na, right?
Yes.
Pero especially now na may pandemic, we all want na, sa bahay na lang
Sa
tayo.
bahay
Hindi
na.
tayo na-go out. Guys, na-COVID ako and I don't even go out. Can you imagine that? So, I really am amazed with the people who still have to go out. I mean, I know that obviously they need it for their family and everything, but we try our best. And I'm really happy, Glenn, that you got a client. Good job. Um, how's your client and how's your experience working?
Actually, maganda naman po. Mabait naman po yung client and anyway, I'm having fun naman po sa mga task ko. And actually, it's very new to me naman kasi actually, actually, di ko talaga alam kung paano mag-edit ng mga videos until na-introduce sa akin yung Filmora. Part kasi siya sa training. Yes. And then, even though na Filmora yung alam ko, pero yung ginagamit ko ngayon is Adobe Premiere. So, parang yung Filmora naging stepping stone siya from beginner to advanced. So, worth it naman talaga.
Diba? Wow, Glenn, super pro ka na.
Galing.
Alam mo, yun din ang parang nakaka-excite kasi I really witness people on this training na from the start, wala talagang confidence sa mga different skills. Pero later on, parang pro na talaga. And it's
Yes
really
po.
amazing
Apo.
because when you see yourself na, wow, kaya ko pala talaga na magawa ng mga website. Akala ko mga genius lang ang pwede nito.
Yes po.
Diba?
Actually, ano po siya, miss, pag parang kung nandyan na yung yung in the process na tutunan mo talaga siya.
Yes.
Yung sa training kasi is stepping stone from beginner to intermediate to advanced, parang ganun na lang siya.
Yes. And then of course, once you go through our training, it somehow opens your eyes and then somehow you get to explore and become better even by yourself. 'Di ba? Kasi the doors have opened and it was already introduced to you. So more and more as you practice it, you become better and better and better and you even find strategies na pang pro talaga, 'di ba?
Yes
So
po.
anything else you want to share, Glenn?
Actually, yun na po talaga. Yun po talaga yung experience ko It's very fun
Thank you
and very
so
worth it.
much for showing up tonight kasi na-stress na talaga si Anna. Sino ba talaga ang maging guest natin? Galit ko si Anne. Si Anne. Kasi, so thank
Thanks,
you so
Anne.
much
Thank
for
you.
showing up tonight. I know na busy. Kasi guys, hindi naman na wala kaming mga VA na mag-testimonial. But it's just that meron silang mga trabaho.
Opo.
So, thank you so much, Glenn, for your time
Thank you,
tonight. I
Miss
really
Judy. And thank you,
appreciate
Kenji.
it.
Bye-bye.
Thank you
All
po.
right. Bye-bye. Okay. All right. So, we
Yeah.
have a couple of questions at ay mga comments. So, from Joanne, I am certified K-drama addict. Pero since po nag-VAU, di na ako nag-K-drama. And by God's grace, I have client na po through virtual lasting. Uy,
Wow.
well, congrats sa client. Pero pwede din naman mag-K-drama. Pero sa totoo lang, in my end, because, yun nga, at least, maibanan Bisaya jud ko eh. Maibanan yung ano, ma-lessen yung
Yes.
addiction sa K-drama because sometimes it will take over your life. Totoo 'yan. Kung ma-obsess ako sa K-drama, hindi na ako makakatulog tapos it's ano na, dangerous kasi anong gagawin ko sa trabaho? Alright, so sabi ni Hian, enroll na po kayo. Okay. We have a question here from Lucila. Are we going to have our own website? Yes. So, ultimately, here at VAU, we make sure that you don't just have like a certificate after the training. It's important that you have the skills to show for it. And how do you show potential clients um, your skills and your capabilities? So you're going to be like one of, not one of the activities, but the main goal here is ultimately you'll be able to create a profile website, which will compile all of your projects and all of your like activities. So you will actually compile everything there, and then you'll have a website to show your clients. And VAU will, make sure we subsidize, your domain and your like hosting, so you don't have to worry about signing up for a hosting and everything. Although if you want to, it's okay din, but then, 'di ba, at least you won't have to stress over it, right? Okay. Hi, Miss. Ha, ha, ha. Nagalit si Ann kanina. Wala ba talagang mag-guest? Tapos, okay. Joy, sa next live, magi-guest na to. Okay, all right. So, with that being said, we've already discussed all of the advantages of signing up with VAU. So before we proceed to like ending this live stream, I would like Kenji to review again what the study now, pay later mechanics are. Okay, for those who have not caught like the earlier. Ay, meron pa tayong question pala. I believe earlier merong question. Sabi ni Lucila, can we watch this video again with a friend who was not able to attend tonight's webinar? You can just tag them to this video. You don't even have to go to YouTube. Just tag them to this video or share it to them. It's available online. Anyway, we won't delete this. And my points ka pa, like you share this as many friends as possible.
Yes po.
By the next live stream, we will announce the winner of the most shares and we give a cash prize. But also, of course, we want your friend to understand what this training is about. So just tag them or like share this to them and so that they can watch it. Okay? All right. So go ahead, Kenji.
Okay po. Ayan. Nakikita po yung screen ko po.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, again po, For those na interested po to enroll sa Virtual Assistant University, all you have to do is to visit
Nawala ka, Kenji.
join.virtualassistant.university. Again, okay na po ulit.
Okay na.
So again po, yes po. So again po sa mga interested to enroll or to know more about us, so you could just visit join.virtualassistant.university. And again po, for our Study Now Pay Later program, so actually before in-offer po natin tong courses for 2,000 pesos each. So imagine yung 20 courses po na na-mention ko kanina is 2,000 each po ang price nun. But now, ma-avail niyo po siya for only 6,999. So, ano ba ibig sabihin ng Study Now Pay Later program? So, from the term itself, magsa-study ka ngayon or magte-training ka ngayon, then after the training, tsaka po magsa-start yung payment. Ayan. So, for our guidelines po, and so open it to all Filipino nationals ages 18 years and older. And again, just to remind everyone, limited lang po yung slots na allotted for this program. For we also have other programs na pwede nyong i-check. And next po is the program will last for 5 weeks. So how to join po ba for the Study Now Pay Later program? So again, just visit join.virtualassistant.university, and in here, andito na po yung ating registration form. So, kailangan nyo lang po mag-fill out ng ating form, and upon sign up po is may requirements po tayo. So, 2 valid IDs, proof of residency, and 3 signature specimen. Bakit po? Siyempre, mag-enroll po kayo for the Study Now Pay Later program. So, this is just for legal purposes. Again, huwag niyo po kakalimutan, upon registration, kailangan po natin ng 2 valid IDs, proof of residency, and 3 signature specimen. Ayan. So, going back po, ang ating payment terms po. Yan. So, for our payment terms, so first po is immediate po na collection 1 week after the training. So, meaning to say, for example, natapos po yung training ngayon, and after 1 week, tsaka pa lang po kami magsa-start, mag-collect ng payment. And yung collection po natin is every 15th and 30th of the month, and it can also be divided into 4 payments. So, meaning to say, kumbaga bibigyan po namin kayo ng parang additional 2 months to pay for it. And next po is if you get a client within us, virtual lasting po so we will refund it after 6 months of employment. So, ibibigay po namin to parang as a bonus, yan. And saan ka pa, di ba, nagka-client ka na, nakapag-trading ka na, and nai-refund pa sa'yo yung ibinayad mo. So parang ang nangyari is naging free na lang siya. And lastly, you will get a 50% off discount po if you will pay on or before the start of our training. So ang start po again nung batch 9 po natin is on June 7. So kung babayaran niyo po siya on or before June 7, instead of 6,999, ang babayaran nyo na lang po is 3,500. And again po, look, dito na rin po sa ating website, yung ating payment channels, especially for those na gusto na po mag-avail ng 50% of discount. So, meron po tayo ditong BPI, BDO, Union Bank, GCash, Paymaya, Coins.ph, Cebuana Luwilier, Palawan, and M. Luwilier. And for those naman po na gustong magbayad through credit or debit card, so you could just click pong buy now na makikita nyo dito, and na-direct po kayo sa PayPal. So, kailangan nyo lang po i-enter yung details nyo dito, and automatically 50% off discount na po siya. And after the payment po, kailangan nyo lang pong fill upan tong payment form. Ayan. So, i-upload nyo lang po dito yung proof of payment ninyo. Either yung picture po or yung screenshot nung transaction. Yan. So, that's it po.
All right. Thank you so much, Kenji, for explaining that. Nako, na frustrate talaga ako earlier kasi hindi ako marunong mag-explain. So thank you so much, Kenji, for that. Anyway, we have schedules for our next live stream. Can you announce it, Kenji?
Okay po. So, for this batch 9 po, ang next live stream po natin is next Friday po, May 21. And ang topic po natin is 10 reasons why VAU has the best training in the Philippines. So, same time po tayo, 9 p.m. dito po sa ating Facebook page at Virtual Assistant University and at Judy Ralias po as well as sa ating YouTube at Judy Ralias TV.
And guys, you know what? You can still share this live stream. It's not too late. You have an entire week to share it. Share
Yes
it
po.
to as many people as possible. Sayang naman ang cash prize namin na isi-send sa GCash. 'Di ba? So, you can share it. You can share it from today until, the day, like, until May 21, kahit on the day, you can share it, and then we
Yes
will
po.
announce next meeting natin, May 21, we will announce sino yung winner, and then we
Yes.
will send the prize through GCash.
Puwede
So,
niyo
ayun
po 'yun
naman,
ipandagdag sa enrollment ninyo kung
meron,
interested ba kayo to
I
enroll.
remember na meron talagang like super, super, parang super sharer na share siya ng share until yung binayad na lang niya sa training is parang half na lang kasi
Yes po.
kasi always siya naging winner. So we will not stop, kahit you win again. I mean, if you were the one who shared the most,
Yes.
why not, 'di ba? All right. So thank you so much, everybody, for your presence for today. If you want to reach out to us, you can email us. There's like you can see it in the parang the banner below. Email at mail at virtualassistant.university. You can also contact 0947 160 90. Also, we have our Facebook page at virtualassistant.university, and you can go to join.virtualassistant.university. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you so much, Kenji, for being with me
Thank you
today,
po.
as well as all of the people here who watch your live stream, to Anne, as well as Yurilin, our teammates here in VAU, and also to our guests, Hayana and Glenn. And for everybody who commented and asked for questions, we appreciate that. If you have more questions, we can discuss that in our next live stream. All right. So thank you, everybody. Good night. And you all have a wonderful sleep. All right. Bye bye.
Bye-bye po. Thank you.